Greetings. Elephant in the room. Simple enough. Yeah, you will hear Daisy quite a bit during this. You'll just have to deal with it. I shampooed the carpet and she's put up for the time being. She decided to be a dog. She's not a puppy anymore. She decided to be a dog. Anyway, we'll have to deal with it. Like we're going to have to deal with a lot of things. Check it out. We'll use some quotes by people who are way more fucking important than anyone else. She's not going to do it, is she? You are the director, the writer, the producer, the screenplay, cast member, fucking lead actor, and stuntman of your own movie. You can change the script at any time. Dolores Cannon. Cool. Debunk Dolores Cannon. Debunker from the grave. Simple enough. From the Pisces sun to the Gemini moon, with Reiki in my birth chart, I can manipulate, mold, and shape my energy to any fucking thing I want to. Plain and simple. It's universal life force energy. From the sun to the moon, baby. Cool. So, knowing that, and knowing that you have everyone fucking trying to duplicate a consciously unconscious INFJ's life. Cool. They can't do it. That's what it is. It's a duplicate. It's a brain thing, right? Having healing energy in my birth chart gives me a little bit of an advantage to this shit. Great. So the less I exist, the more you do. Simple enough. The INFJ is known as the human lie detector. I call these people out. Simple enough. I cannot do it. Just like she cannot bark. I cannot call people out as a human lie detector. So it's what it, and I want to be wrong. So let's get that shit off the bat. I want to be wrong. I don't want these people being dipped in karma in groups, gaggles, hives, and herds. Simple enough. That's what it is. I don't get negative comments because everyone I've already told, fucking what you put out goes back on you, and they have a clear understanding of that. But I get comments like, where are the other ascended masters on the planet? Oh, we're hiding in the background. Great. How did you activate your light? How did you come into divine union? How did you activate your Earth Angel halo? How did you light the other side of the tree? What is the secret of the Christos? They don't know any of this mystic knowledge. And if they do, then they're sworn to secrecy or whatever the fuck. I don't care. There's too many starseeds out there that they're taking advantage of, trying to harvest your abilities. Now, I saw some content, the clickbait said, check your trees. Witches and warlocks and gang stalkers like to use your trees. Cool. Am I responsible for infusing that energy into the tree? Trees need love too. You got multiple readers said, large groups of people are really going to regret playing in that Earth Angel's energy. Okay, great. Who are these very, very large groups of people in regret? Because we can't deal with them. They're in regret. They're large groups of people in regret. We're not dealing with regret. They're being punished by God. I can't worry with that. Right? My concern, and I make fun of you one time, I didn't listen to my intuition and I was fucking wrong and my life was ruined. That's what it is. The hardest part about intuition is following it. I've been there. Simple enough. Right? You've got readers talking about Pisces. They think you're an interdimensional time traveler. QHHT, quantum healing hypnosis technique, is time travel, and my past life regression wasn't in your fucking dimension. Simple enough. It's not that hard to understand. When you hear a reader say everything Pisces touches turns to gold, and I tell you my past life involved wispy people, what about wispy people and everything I touch to gold doesn't scream fire in your head? That's what it is. It's fire and water. Simple enough. That's what it is. The alchemical process of transformation. Okay, great. Something that they tried to stop, because if the human lie detector comes into 5-star reviewed power, then all their lies and scams and bullshit falls to the wayside. Okay, great. I can't do anything about that. They were told when that Life Path 8 House of fucking Death, that's the solar house of death. That is the Sagittarius Temperance Angel in Neptune that rules Pisces solar 8th house of death. It's the Temperance Angel and the angel that puts an end to shit. Simple enough. You got some shit? Cool. I'd like to put an end to that. What happens? What's the double-edged sword, the blessing and the curse to this gift? Simple enough. When that Earth Angel pops into your reality, it is a lesson or a blessing in threes with karma or dharma tenfold. I just heard Rose say that these people went up against a chosen solar raw child, the universe's sweetheart birth chart, and now they're all getting karma. Okay, great. They were told. We told them stop, no, and don't, that's what was going to happen. They did everything they could to stop Pisces from completing a cycle. Cool. Cycle's complete. Thanos. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Tony Stark just went Dr. Doom. We took Thanos' power. Sorry. God's punishing you. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Simple enough. So, my concern, starseeds. Oh my God, I want to self-delete because of my gift. Shut the fuck up. Don't even think that way. I'm ruined for life over fucking turning over a starseed to these individuals that were raising your frequency just to lower your vibration, turning their pain into power, and then doing moon magic to harvest your energy. Prove me wrong. The tarot reader identified it. I know the people that were doing it. Simple enough. They don't like Pisces because they don't want their secrets coming out, and I don't even know if they consciously know what they're doing. You got body jumpers and entities and all that other shit operating these people. They're fucking puppets. Period. Prove me wrong. Simple enough. That's all I want. Just prove me wrong. Until then, my light triggers their demons. Okay, cool. So their demons are irritated. Look to the right. Look to the left. Are they triggered? Ah, you're sitting next to a demon. Do I think it's funny? Fuck yeah, I think that shit's hilarious. They're talking about dismembering Earth Angels and da-da-da-da-da because they couldn't fucking take what was already mine. Imagine that. I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too. I wasted all my time, money, effort, and energy over getting karma. Simple enough. They were told, now they're getting humble pie served fucking hot or cold. I don't care how the universe serves them humble pie. It's what it is. Right? And I want to be wrong. That's the thing. I don't give a shit what people do. Don't come in my energy and do it. You get karma. I'm watching people lose their fucking arms and legs, and you can't tell me those people didn't try to cost the Earth Angel an arm and a leg. And you got readers confirming it. Okay, great. Do I think it's funny? Well, fuck yeah. You tried to cost the healer an arm and a leg and fucking lost an arm or a leg? Imagine that. Imagine that shit. What you put out goes back on you. Fucking amazing. Amazing. Right? You can't have a reader say that evil went up against an earth angel and then war angels and their destruction are soon to follow. And then we start finding fucking destruction all over the place and matching it to either people that are in my reviews, fucking jealousy, envy, greed, the whole 9 yards. Cool. And my phone's always open. I got a 24-hour hotline if they've got a fucking problem and want to talk about it. Other than that, eat karma. The universe is in. God is always in charge. It's just what it is. I see too many people writing about how they're trying to develop their gifts, but the INFJ doesn't have a clue how we know. We just know, and we want to be wrong. I don't want my fucking predictions coming true. When you see Tony Stark when the INFJ prediction finally happens after no one believing them, and it shows Tony Stark standing like Jesus with a whole fucking mountain range blowing up behind him, that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. Cool, so who's in the mountain range? Who am I facing? Who's in the mountain range? Who am I facing? Simple enough. And you know that if you know that the INFJ are typically misunderstood, cool, go for the underdog. If you know that people fucking bully you for your spiritual gifts, cool, I'm the last one that's going to do it. You don't have to be bullied anymore. What approach do I take with that? Jim Quick, Mind Valley author. He had a teacher tell him, he interrupted her. She was fucking running her mouth. He interrupted her, whatever the story is. He interrupted her and she goes, hang on, this is Jim, the boy with the broken brain. Okay, cool. He ended up being a Mind Valley author. So I'm going to be the teacher with 5-star reviews that tells you got a broken mind, body, and soul. Listen to these fucking people. Now it's time to be superheroes. Simple enough. Simple enough. I can't go out and try to debunk Dolores Cannon, become a level 2 QHHT practitioner, take her quotes to heart, and it's very simple. When you take the class, she tells you all the things that these people don't know. Number 1, take everything you know about hypnosis and throw it out the window. The part of the mind they attack is the part that we work with. She was afraid somnambulistic trance is the part where you fall asleep and right before you wake up. Very strange things happen in somnambulistic trance. Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung were afraid of it. Cool, you have to remove the fear. Strange things happen. Very. Dolores had miracles happen in her office every day. I've had several in mine. Simple enough. What does it boil down to? Dolores Cannon quotes. Go debunk Dolores Cannon. Take what she said and prove her wrong. In 117 countries. Not in America that's systematically being fucking destroyed right now, but 116 others. Go. People aren't going to waste their time translating over 20 books into 117 or roughly however many languages Dolores Cannon's books have been translated into. Nobody's going to do that over bullshit. Oh, I'm an author. Cool. Is your shit translated into 117 different languages over healing, miracles, angels, things of that nature? No. Cool. I'm going to listen to the woman whose is. And I'm going to do my best to debunk her. What is the problem? Dorothy, a Gemini that summoned a fucking djinn. Why? Antoine LaVey, he passed away after Dolores Cannon. She couldn't prove that there was a hell. And she said it. If you believe you're going to hell, well then yeah, the subconscious mind loves you. It sends you there. Great. If they're using interdimensional forbidden magic on the collective, what have they opened the gate to? Forbidden shit. Okay, great. You can't tell me they use that shit against me. My past life involves it. I've already learned that lesson, and now it's going back on them. That's what it is. I can go and find the information for it. If I couldn't find the information, I would think it was all fucking hokey pokey, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, you can't have a reader being able to identify my energy with pinpoint accuracy and then bring up the name of someone I know that I met in a fucking secret society that doesn't fucking exist, that makes a book that I've already read, that's doing witchcraft when I left my Buckland's Big Blue Book of fucking witchcraft in her possession. You can't have a reader say all those things and me tell you fucking I don't know nothing about that. Simple enough. What did they do? Curse their whole bloodlines. Good, prove me wrong. Simple enough. Did it cause a chain reaction and a domino effect of massive amounts of towers? Absolutely. They're in a fucking tower. I can't worry about that. I've got too many people that don't listen to their intuition, that are wanting to develop their intuition, that are misunderstood, fucking judged harshly, all that shit. I've got them to worry about. People whose light irritates these fucking demons, I'm more worried about you. The starseed pleaser. Fuck a bunch of people. We're pleasing starseeds. Simple enough. If I know that they're harvesting your starlight like they did mine, we got a problem. A serious problem. Everybody wants to be something that they're fucking not. Cool. What does know thyself true have to do with mimicking anybody else's destiny? Over greed, over money. Simple enough. That's a chosen fucking one. Right? So if they're trying to take out chosen ones, cool, me too. Where are we going for coffee? I'm taking you the fuck out. Fucking, they're trying to sacrifice an unalive chosen ones. Me too. QHHT, baby. Death experience. We'll take you through a past life regression. I can transmute this shit 100 different ways. It's not fucking about me. That's the key to all of this. It's the narcissist empath paradigm. Cool. Right? So you've got a corrupt group of narcissistic parasites. There's plenty of content out there about how narcissists have an entity attachment. Okay, great. That's what it is. What's up, Di?
You know, what's that? What you call the process again?
Huh?
What you call the process with the?
Carpet shampoo.
Oh yeah.
See, I've got to learn Vietnamese. I've got more important things to do than worried about a bunch of trigger demons. It's simple enough. Simple enough, right? and you want to trigger my demon? You come to me and tell me that you've had a paranormal experience with me being a paranormal INFJ and that nobody fucking understood you. I lose my Scott Doobles, right? Because I know that they medicate you over that shit when there's fucking classes to develop it. How the fuck can you go to Big Puma who deals you out drugs, right, and tells you that you're fucking in their treatment matrix when there's classes they don't have? You're talking about educated half-wit professionals with no fucking class. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. Right? I don't judge them. They're stupid. They're retarded kids. It's what it is. And I hate to use that word. But they didn't like Dolores Cannon using the word Mr. Stupid. The whole system is made of those logical Mr. Stupids. It's the opposition. Simple enough. Ref. That's what it is. They don't understand you. I have no choice but to. There's not much you can fucking tell me. I can't hand you information. You go, oh, holy shit. You got readers talking about the Archangel is a walking rabbit hole, and I wake up this morning to the goddess Hestia being the fucking Jessica Rabbit of throwing people in volcanoes. INFJ have the strange thing about crushing on fictional characters. This is what it is. I can't look at Sailor Moon or Jessica Rabbit and not think about how ruined my childhood was. Simple enough. Anyway, that's what it is, and that's the thing. That's what the whole setting the boundaries and calling my power back. You got individuals who have harvested my energy. Cool. All they got to do is call and tell me. They can't do that. My phone line's open 24 hours. Just for that fact. I'll get up at 2 a.m. just to hear somebody go, sorry, we tried to sacrifice you. That's what it is. And what comes around goes around. So what is Pisces waiting on? Somebody to call and go, oh shit, the 8-year cycle started and they don't have spiritual protection and now they're dropping like flies. Okay, cool. That's a them fucking problem. I can't do anything about that. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. They can't believe the voodoo didn't work on Pisces. Cool. Well, I want to believe it doesn't go back on them. They can't believe the unalive magic didn't work on the Earth Angel. Cool. Where is that Earth Angel? I want to fucking pretend they're Harry Potter too. Simple enough. You can't have all these readers calling out my very, very unique birth chart as a consciously unconscious INFJ having an inner light awakening it's called the inner light awakening of the INFJ. You're fucking looking at it. I can't sit here and tell you they don't have a class on. They don't make content about that. They write books about it. Simple enough. Well, we've never read that book. That's why you're unaware of what's going on. That's why you got whole fucking groups can't figure shit out because they're trying to figure out 1% to 2% of the population, only occurring 0.04% in males. That changes as more people take the MBTI. Is the MBTI an accurate tool? If you want to know your nose is itching. If you want to know your 4 cognitive functions, it's called the 4-car model. That means you got 4 people in your head driving your human. If you don't know who's driving, how the fuck do you know where you're going? Every time I think about the 4-car model, I think of my dad. Yeah, he'd be sitting at the edge of the driveway. He said, "Man, you just sit out there. It's like do you even know where you're going? You just go." I said, "No, hell no. I'm getting away from the fucking house. The end of the driveway is better than inside that fucking house. I'm a clairsentient. I feel your pain. Get the fucking pain out of the house. I'd love to be in there." Thank you, Spirit. We didn't know about INFJ shielding before then. That shit should have been going on in school when I was 3. Before I got to kindergarten. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. You have to wonder when you hear a reader talking about Pisces was targeted as a child. Fuck, I've been in the target program since I was 3. For gifted children. Or fucking since 3rd grade. My bad. Think about that. You got a reader saying that shit. It's got to make me wonder, what have they been doing since I was in the 3rd grade? Is that true? I don't fucking care if it's true. You've got readers talking about a secret society is doing shit in the vicinity of children. Oh, well, you're talking about the Freemasons across the street? The fucking Freemason Lodge is right next to the Boy Scouts of America. And they don't want their secrets coming out when readers are talking about them fucking circles squirting all kinds of shit. Okay, great. So they're harvesting energy off of children because they're right next door. Is that what's going on? I don't care. I don't care what other people do. But why is that energy around my business in all of these readers' cards? I have a 5-star business as a Pisces Sun, Gemini Moon. When I go through my 4 placements, I keep finding the same energies. Swinger energy? Oh, you mean the fucking club they shut down in Mineola here that was fucking feeding kids pills? Simple enough. Did they get everybody that visited that club for fucking years? Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. Right. How deep does the shit go? I don't know. Hey, you got ice cream trucks in Virginia and Texas right now. Doing something sinister is happening in Texas and Virginia. Do you think they found a new way since New Mexico flooded? Who knows? I don't care. I don't care about people selling humans. You should care. You should care about people selling humans. I don't care about the mob getting involved. You should give a shit that Italy's underwater. You can't have a birth chart that is Pisces Sun water, Leo rising, 7 rings of fire, Gemini moonshine, and the Aries Mercury Venus morning star. My 4 main placements. The light of the divine. Cool, that's fucking Jesus as far as... That's the crown of thorns. That's a halo activation. No wonder they wanted to sacrifice that individual or swap destinies with them. It's a 316. Simple enough. Oh, it's the devil. You will always be the white devil of truth when the truth is coming out around a bunch of people full of shit. It's exposing everything. I can't do anything about that. Just my energy being in tarot alone as a Pisces Sun exposes everything. Fucking, how are you going to hide from the sun? Let me put a little bush. Let me put a little fucking Bob Ross bush right here with 40 fucking deaths in it. 5-star reviews, past life regressions. And you've got fucking flying monkeys chasing weasels around 40 fucking death energies. Meanwhile, you got people over here who don't get reviews. After they take someone through the death experience, they don't get reviews. Oh, they targeted someone. Oh, we've got to mimic that energy. We have to use fucking a whole group to match that birth chart, but they can't fucking pull it off because I'm a consciously unconscious INFJ. 0.04% of the human population, only occurring 0.04% in males. Simple enough. They can't duplicate my light? No, because it's called the Inner Light Awakening of an INFJ for a reason. Now they're in a fucking corner. Okay, great. Stay in the corner. Here's your fucking dunce hat. When you have readers telling me that they destiny swapped with a sun water, rising fire, we're raising the Leo fire, Saturn, the boss of karma, Gemini moonshine, cool, that's turning water into wine. That's the alchemical process. That's fucking Jinn. Got a past life regression as a Kundalini Jinn fire master? Master of the Kundalini fire Jinn. It's fucking what it is. The master. I had to do the research. You've got fucking the master becomes the servant. And then the servant becomes the Reiki master. Hi. And it's got everybody in a walking rabbit hole. And okay, cool. It's called a fucking walk-in for a reason. They shouldn't have picked the Earth Angel that came to play the game of life with extra men. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Simple enough. And ask lots of questions. Don't fucking, come on. That's what it is. Just remember the law of giving and receiving. I'm at the office. I gave at the office. That's what it is. What do I give a shit about? Fucking you being bullied. I can do that shit. I can do that shit with 5-star reviews. I didn't listen to my intuition, and now my reality is falling apart. Yeah, it's supposed to. It fucking doesn't serve your beautifully divine gifted abilities. Your divine abilities no longer fit that fucking hell reality you're dipped in. There's only so long you can sit in sewage before you start to smell like shit. Sorry, it's just what it is. And if I know they're targeting starseeds, bet your ass I'm going to too, and find out why. I lost one. That baffled me. I've had two. I've seen starseeds do amazing shit. It's just what it is. That to me, that's fucking priceless. You can't put a price on that. If I'm sitting there going, what the fuck am I looking at? That's what I go for. I want to be. I've seen shit you can't possibly imagine. I just want to see it again. They make documentaries about the shit that I've seen. They've told me I'm crazy, but yet this fuck can make a documentary about it? Come on now. What is going on? What is going on with the dupter whose pen is my... Has he not seen the documentary? Hell no. He is uneducated, a half-wit, doesn't speak the language, and you got lawyers telling me the judge is only going to listen to him. Can he speak the fucking language? Does that judge have a problem calling and working on his credit card? It's the same fucking thing to me. Not that people don't need jobs, I understand all that, but if someone's dealing with my fucking health, the same way as they're dealing with my finances, they go over the script over and over and over again. They're right on the money. They do a great fucking job. You may have to struggle through it, but you're talking about people who don't give a fuck, will not put forth the time, effort, or energy, and just pick that pen up and poison you because they profit off the death of their people. Prove me wrong. Unity, it came out upside down, however, I flipped it over. Bloop! The yin yang, baby. Cool. You see that yin yang? Black with a white dot, white with a black dot. Do you know what that is? That's the fucking pentagram. It's the alchemical symbol. Water, wind, fire, metal, earth, everything. Positive and negative. Depending on which way you turn it. Same thing, different country. Same symbol, different group. We're harnessing chi for Reiki magic. They're harnessing the pentagram for demonic magic. Earth magic. Flip the pentagram upside down. That's the symbol for earth magic. Peace. Peace from the past. Look at that. Everybody wants to live in a world where we can just have a little peace every now and again. That's what it is. You want peace and quiet? Cool. Fucking give me peace and I'll be quiet. Give me peace and I'll be quiet. Simple enough. Fucking harmony and balance are the INFJ's most cherished possessions. Why do you think they're using poke the bear tactics? The minute I hear a reader say that they want to see my spiritual protection, cool. Look at the natural disasters they caused. They got to see my spiritual protection. Freaking reader can't say. Every time they attack the Earth Angel, a natural disaster happens, and then I go and find you one named after them for the holidays. So how long has that shit been going on? Fucking ain't nothing changed about me other than a couple NDEs, and now you've got readers talking about people wanted to live my life. Or wanted to live the Earth Angel's life. Pick a fucking Earth Angel. They wanted to live their life. Whichever Earth Angel is all over, that fits my birth chart, all over Tarot land. They wanted to live the light. They wanted to live the life of the light. Cool. This shit involves a couple NDEs. Massive pain. More pain than you can possibly imagine. When I hear a reader say, Pisces, these people did nothing except earn a bad x-ray. I have that x-ray. I showed somebody the other night. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Me. It's me. They want to be healers? Cool. You have to prove to the universe that you can heal. That's the number one thing about Reiki. You have to learn to heal yourself before you can heal others. Great. Now we have Pisces has native ancestors. What do you mean? Fucking Hurricane Bob and Betty? Bob and Betty her? Betty who? Betty her? I've heard that my entire life. Anytime you bring up Bob and Betty her, they go, Betty who? Betty her. Hurr. He was known as Hurricane Bob. He's a 7-foot plains native. And now you've got hurricanes and shit all over the planet with fucking readers talking about Pisces ancestors don't play. You think? Well, you just had energy come out in the cards the other day about fucking shipping containers and Blinky and a grandfather from the other side of the Earth Angel. Okay, great. We don't know where my grandfather came from. He was raised in a Shriners hospital. Fucking Freemasons are not Shriners, but all Shriners were Freemasons. And you got Freemasons all in the cards surrounding my grandfather. He was raised in the fucking Shriners hospital. I'm sure there was a connection. At 18, they released him. They let him go. He had degenerative bone disease. You're talking about a little man, teeny tiny. Hip replacement. He had a hip replacement and fell and broke the fucking thing inside of him. More pain than you could imagine having a hip replacement, for starters. Now, imagine falling in a driveway and breaking a railroad spike in your femur in half. It was fucking, that house in Virginia they keep talking. There's something significant about Virginia. Yeah, there's a fucking plaque with a railroad spike broke in half and the socket that goes in your hip hanging in the dude's den. And you've got readers talking about, oh, Pisces has an ancestor that knows a lot about pain. He had a cage in his spine. He passed away with a cage in his spine. Double hip replacement, double shoulder replacement, and he wasn't like 5 foot tall. He was not a big guy. We have no idea where that troll came from. It's simple enough. Simple. Freaking granddaddy was awesome, but think about that. We have absolutely no idea where he came from. And you've got Chicago talking about the Earth Angel has infused fairy and fae blood. My mother's name was Faye. What was her first name? Hallie. What does that mean? Dweller outside the manor. Dweller in the garden outside. Dweller in the meadows outside the garden, outside the manor. Okay, cool. That's a fucking fae trap. Though Pisces family has dark secrets, you think that Scorpio Halloween death energy all in the Pisces readings. That is Butch the Boogeyman. It's my father with a body count in the hundreds of thousands for your government. When I see someone say that they've been poked and prodded and experimented on, yeah, it's just what it is. He went to San Diego every fucking 4 years for some kind of government bullshit. Who knows what they signed us up for? Who knows what they got us tied up in? We don't know. They don't MK Ultra. Who knows? Who knows what they fucking released us to? Me, I'm an Agent Orange, baby. That's what it is. Agent Orange, you're not supposed to grow. And fucking Agent Orange is designed so that nothing grows. Fucking they can't believe Pisces growth. Or the radioactive glow. Imagine that. It's simple enough. That's what it is. However, when I tell you I've experienced more pain as a clairsentient than anyone can possibly imagine someone being in my fucking energy that's got a cage in their back with my clear feeling ability. I clearly feel that pain. Fucking break. That's what it is. Right? And they're talking about the daughters of Ra, the three fates. Okay, cool. That's what it is. When I see artificial heart around a Pisces reading, my grandmother, Sarah Bird, they forgot nursing home fucking abuse. They forgot to shut her pacemaker off when they took her off of life support. She laid there with a pacemaker going. And then you've got artificial heart popping up along with Tezcatlipoca Aztec energy in the cards. Have you lost your fucking minds? Who knows? Pisces, these groups fucking use your ancestors against you. And now it's going back on them? Cool. Grandma Lowe died blind with a fucking pacemaker still pumping. Right? Clyde, when you hear shipping containers in these readings, he was the crane operator from the time he was 18 till he retired at the fucking shipyard. He was the crane operator. He was the last one in possession of anything they fucking shipped. Who knows what he was involved with? Who knows? I don't care. I never saw him. Simple enough. You got that with something that's significant about West Virginia. What? The May Witch? I've heard stories about that shit my entire life. And you've got readers picking up that energy of practitioners that they went to. You're talking about bootleggers and moonshiners using witchcraft to fucking keep from getting caught by fucking revenuers. Cool, that's the gin. It's called fucking distilled spirits and gin for a reason. Right? Arkansas fucking mineral bathhouses are for fucking the gin. That's what it is. Simple enough. They go and take a fucking mineral bath to remove themselves of the negative energy that comes from being drunk all the time. Right? You're distilling your spirit. You're allowing spirits of influences into your 7 houses of ego. The Ascension Glossary can tell you all about that. Cool. Our past lives, we were responsible for. That's why we're here doing shadow work, fixing all the fuck ups we did in our past lives. QHHT will teach you that. How did Pisces pay off all of his karma? I did the shadow work from my QHHT sessions. I did the research. I know thyself true. While I'm trying to figure me out, everybody else is trying to figure me out. Cool. While they're trying to figure me out, they weren't figuring out themselves. And had every fucking warning on top of warning. Warnings on top of warnings on top of warnings on top of warnings. All they saw was fucking Reiki for manifestation, but they didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to do the attunements. Oh, he's got Reiki in his birth chart? Cool. Let's just harvest that energy. Cool. If I have Reiki in my birth chart, that means I can use Reiki to call my energy back and return to others what belongs to them. It's in my birth chart. I obviously have that ability. That God gave you that ability. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, he gave me the ability to call my energy back and return to others what belongs to them. What is the catch? My past life wasn't in this dimension, so I'm calling my energy back across all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. What the fuck do you expect's going to happen? I'm calling my energy back across all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. It's called Reiki for calling your energy back across all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. My past life was not in this dimension. So I'm calling energy back across all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. My past life was not in this dimension. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. They can't figure it out, Pisces. You're a walking rabbit hole. They didn't fucking ask. They're trying to figure out something they never asked about. They've never had any experience with anything like this. They've never seen anything like this. But yet they want to be something they've never fucking seen before. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Simple enough. So, that's what it is. And what was my new system? The higher self spoon-fed Dolores Cannon for 23 years. She wrote 20 books, over 20 books. Taking information that came out of people that were asleep. Dogs are barking. Dogs are barking outside. Pay attention. The universe is always sending you signs. A session is capped at 2 hours. So if a session is capped at 2 hours, then that's only 2 hours that Dolores has made a rule that she doesn't keep you under longer than 2 hours. So that's only 2 hours to get the session done and then have a little free space at the end to say, do you have any more concepts for my book? And the higher self, the oversoul, the super consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the God consciousness, the source, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It doesn't care what you call it. Doesn't care what you call it. Would give her wisdom. Right? Okay, great. So she does that in France or fucking Italy. She goes and sees Waterboy in fucking Italy. Does a session there. Right? At the very end of the session, she says, do you have any wisdom for my book? And it would give her a concept. It would give her a fucking bite. Like, you don't feed, she uses the analogy, you don't feed a baby a steak. You give it a little spoonful at a time. So it was spoon feeding her like a baby. In France, in fucking Italy, wherever she traveled around the world, wherever she was, right? Okay, great. And then she leaves Italy with a concept for her book and comes to Dallas. And then Scott shows up at Dallas. She does a demonstration in front of a room full of people. And she gets down to the end, just like she did with fucking Waterboy Pierre in fucking Italy. She says, do you have any more wisdom for my book? The higher self, the oversoul, the Christ consciousness, the super consciousness, the God consciousness, the creator consciousness, it doesn't care what you call it, would pick up on the concept right where it left off with Dolores in France. Like she had went from France at a Starbucks and came to a Starbucks in Dallas, Texas, and sat down in Starbucks with an old friend. It did that shit to her for 23 years. Imagine the shock that Dolores Cannon, she built a relationship with it. That's why it worked with her so well. It fucking knew her intentions. It knew her better than she knew her. It knows everybody. It's the oversoul. It's the Christ consciousness, the God consciousness, the creator consciousness, the super consciousness that's in everybody. Except what? Backdrop people. Cool. Helen Blavatsky told you that. Soulless beings. Your backdrop people, your NPCs, your projections of energy. Simple enough. Simple enough. Right? Not everyone's meant to wake up this incarnation. Cool. That's what it is. You have creators and you have watchers. You have roles, role models, whatever you want to call it. You have the people that take advantage of that shit or the people that benefit from it. That's what it is. You can rewrite the script at any time you want to. We're all one. Does everyone wake up this incarnation? No. Does the shit fly right over their head? Yes, you can tell someone what is in a class. But because they have no class, they'll tell you the shit doesn't exist. Make it make sense. That's what it is. And when you cram your situation with a higher frequency, you're in a higher frequency reality, right? Higher consciousness, higher wisdom, whatever you want to call it, with experience. What does that lead to? You get shunned. Oh, he thinks he's a know-it-all. Well, fuck, I obviously know more than you, so I know all of that. I know it's what it is. It's what it is, right? And if y'all activating your abilities, that's going to piss people off. Cool. Fucking quit. Don't deal with them. Don't deal with people that are pissed off because you've got a gift they didn't develop. That's what it is. That's like going out and being a computer developer or a new phone. You went out and you have developed something, and then I should have developed that. I should have come up with the cell phone. Well, why fucking didn't you? Charity. I don't know if I called that card out or not before I put it down. Charity. Anyway, I just told someone in the comments, someone had left a comment on the channel, and I told them, there's not a question you can come up with that we can't find the answer for. All the answers are already inside you. Tapping into your Akashic records is the key. Simple enough. What is Lowe the key to? Fucking who knows? Everything, as far as I'm concerned. It's universal life force energy. I'm the key to universal life force energy. That's what it is. What is my biggest problem with all of this? Pisces set out, and there were a couple readers that gave nuggets of wisdom, nuggets of gold that got the ball rolling. You promote those readers, but because they needed them, hey, she needed the money. As soon as I promote them, they fucking go and try to control the narrative by bribing them. Cool, all those people have karma. Maybe their bloodlines are cursed. I don't know. Who knows? I don't care. I can't do anything about that. I don't make decisions for other people. When that earth angel pops into your reality, it is a blessing or a lesson with karma or dharma tenfold. Cool. They took the karma and the lesson instead of the blessing and the dharma. The hardest path comes with the greatest rewards. The pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. Cool. There are no good intentions about taking the harder path. I'm being as hard on myself as I possibly can. There's no good intentions to that. Simple enough. Right? It comes in, and I'm going to say that over and over again. I want to develop my abilities. Okay, great. Understand, you open up an intuitive healing business, people are going to want to control your intuition or control your healing, because I live in an American society that's profoundly sick and backwards. They want to profit off the death of their people. They don't want you healing. They certainly don't want you toying with their money. They don't have enough of that. They don't have enough money off of the death of their people. They just don't. What do I say about that? Fucking the mob can go pick up the $2 thoats out of New Mexico, get your mops, get on a plane that doesn't fly anymore, head to Italy and suck the water off the land. Unity. Work together. All of us are a part of a vast network of energy that connects humanity into the rest of the universe. The Angel of Unity urges you to recognize these interconnections and to do what you can to strengthen them. To do this and to nourish the connections between yourself and others, you need to radiate positive, peaceful energy and try to limit any negativity. Well, yeah, I mean, we do. We want to limit that energy of dismembering the Earth Angel because the light triggers their demons that want to dismember Earth Angels that was in the cards today. We want to limit that negative energy. You know, these motherfuckers are hating that. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Fucking toss their ass in the toss them in the pond where they found the body yesterday. They're fucking, I don't know how they're going to get out of it. I don't care. I don't care how people are going to get out of their own problems. Dude, what comes around goes around. Didn't we tell them this was going to happen? Yeah. Is it happening? Yeah. Okay, cool. We told you it was going to happen. Told you so. Right now I have to worry about all the me? Who am I worried about? The people that are fucking always going, I told you so. I'm worried about them. We can't worry about the people that are getting fucking told. I want to worry about the people that are, I told you so. Those are the I got to worry about them people. They may tell me so. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the guy going, damn, she told me so. Simple enough. So what is the final outcome of all this going to be? Every time they attack that protected Earth Angel, a natural disaster happens. Okay, great. Go prove that reader wrong, please. I'm just finding natural disasters named after people. Go prove that reader wrong. It has nothing to do with me. That's between you, that reader that said it, and the fucking natural disaster. I just went and found the shit for you. It's just what it is. Ask the Angel of Unity to help you to respect other people's views and see their perspective more clearly. If you are at odds with someone, ask the angel to forge a bond between your soul and theirs. Ask her to show you what underlies this person's problematic attitudes or actions so you can relate to that person with care and respect. Well, this is the whole point of a light worker. The perpetrator and the victim, yeah, we pray for both of them so they get their karma or their dharma. So this person fucking heals and this person gets their karma. We pray for them both. Simple enough. Simple enough. Right? What is the problem? When they cross your boundaries, when they come into your field. Cool, we have to put boundaries up. We only accept phone calls only. Right? Don't come to my house without an appointment. It's simple enough. I work out of here. It's not a flop house. It's the house of death. QHHT. So you can't have readers talking about Pisces. She says, Pisces, your house is haunted. You're surrounded by angels. I'm like, well, yeah, I know. I'm an angelic Reiki master. And if my house is so haunted and my friend has no clue, well, then that tells me all I need to know about those being tormented by demons in their own home with Pisces ancestors that don't play, because Pisces is a light and a dark angel. It's simple. It's not that hard to figure out. Pisces, they can't control you. You don't work well with groups. Well, that would be the Emperor and the Empress energy that is a 316 negative feminine mutable sign. Cool. So my negative feminine intuition in a group, what is a negative plus a negative equal? Oh, fuck, system failure. It's what it is. If the whole group's positive, hey, we balance each other out. It's the fucking yin yang. It's the yin yang. Simple enough. I am the fucking dark with the white circle. What did they want to stop? A divine union? Yes. My light has a dark circle. That's what it is. That's what you're looking at, right? All my chakras look like that spinning. White and black, baby. Right? To the point of getting to a color. Cool. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Take a dreidel and spin it. A spindle top. Spin it. Give it kinetic energy. As it starts to spin, it's going to start making a low hum. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Then it's going to turn red, your root chakra. Give it more energy. Orange, your sacral chakra. Give it more energy. Yellow, your solar plexus chakra. Give it more energy. Green, your heart chakra. Give it more energy. Blue, indigo, violet. When it gets violet, it's spinning so fast it turns white and explodes and turns into frequency, radio waves. Simple enough. How did Pisces get his chakras spinning so fast to fucking turn into radio waves? That's my connection with the divine. It's the light. What does a fucking flashlight do? It shines. Cool. It goes light speed all the way to the fucking other side. How did Pisces use the quantum field? Well, 316, Chicago told you that 16 breaks down into a 7. That's the quantum field. So we're using morphic resonance, that is a class in Reiki. Reiki will teaches you how to use morphic resonance. Cool. We transcended consciousness with the Buddha. It's a class. I took that class, dropped the Chokurei symbol in the source while I was there, and now when I do QHHT and call the higher self down, I just call it down for myself too. Lock it in with an NLP technique, pinch myself to pretend I'm dreaming. Oh shit, Pisces is living the dream. Look how simple. This is fucking what it is. I can tell you what I did. You would have to do it. You would have to go back and take that class. You'd have to fucking know what you're doing. Da 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 da. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Peace. That's what it is. Yeah, no problem. But that you got to think. They don't ask. They don't ask what you did. Pisces has receipts. Yes, for all those classes I just talked about. Every time I fucking take someone's advice in a class, I do something else I learned in another class. It's just what it is. It's all one. It's all oneness. Now, what do you have? A bunch of people that are jealous, envious, da-da-da-da-da. Cool, I can't do anything but one to dismember Earth Angels for being human lie detectors. That's what it is. What is my attitude on that? We have people who want to dismember Earth Angels in the cards today. Cool, I just fucking tossed their energy into the fucking pond they found a body in yesterday in my community. Imagine that. We'll just transmute their ass right over into the fucking pond of cesspool. Think about that shit. I wake up to volcanoes and readers talking about dismembering Earth Angels. What the fuck? Don't they know that energy is just going to go right back on them? In mystical and magic, in INFJ mystic and paranormal INFJ ways. Fucking what was taken will be returned. Just don't expect it to be returned in the way that it was taken. Cool. If I'm taking that fucking energy and I'm not absorbing it and sending it fucking back, that's sending back dismembering a fucking human energy. Okay, cool. So how is the divine going to fucking return that energy tenfold? They put out dismember. She's talking about people sitting around all day trying to figure out how to fucking cover up the Earth Angel because of whatever they did. And then that energy goes fucking back on them tenfold. That's amazing. That's just what it is. Make it make sense. So keep that in mind when you want to open an intuitive healing business. It comes with some fucking adversities. If you don't have the fucking mob having to go mop up Italy, if you don't have human black market sales getting exposed, if you don't have fucking ice cream trucks ending up come on now. Ice cream trucks in Texas. Have y'all seen this shit yet? You got people fucking freaking out about ice cream trucks traveling around at night. Virginia's got it's only August, over 3,000 kids have come up missing so far. And you've got fucking readers talking about how these people are sacrificing children to an entity whose thirst can't be quenched. Yeah, so if you don't have all that shit going on as you're developing your abilities, you fucking suck as a psychic. That's what it is. And keep in mind, when I hear a reader saying that everything that they wanted for that healer is now going to be happening to them, you've got 8 years. Fucking what. However they transmute that energy going back on them, that's a fucking them problem. Has nothing to do with me. Many people today feel drawn to a personal quest for peace. And whether you are driven by the desire to work towards world peace, or you simply wish to bring more peace to your own neighborhood or family, it is likely that the angel of peace is calling on you to act. The best way to help peace to flower is to lead by example, whether by fostering good relationships between people, being at peace with nature, or taking practical action to benefit the world around you. First, though, focus on calming your inner self. Call 3 times on the angel of peace to bring peace to your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. Then sit quietly for a moment to take in the angel's energy. I am at peace in mind, body, heart, and soul. I am ready to be a channel for divine peace. Symbols: dove, embrace, flower, star, calm water, chalice, sleeping child, and willow tree. Now think about that. You've got reader after reader that has already told you that the light attracts the light and the dark, equally positive, equally negative. The fucking sun, there's nothing new under the sun. Cool. So when the sun rises and it goes over all these people, look at all the ants down there, and it comes over the other side. Chances are everyone's shadows are exposed and moved around and manipulated and da 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 da. Okay, great. Now they're mad at the sun. They're mad at the sun for rising and setting on their ass. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Sweet. Thank you for the 5-star reviews. I can do plenty about that. You gotta think, you can't have these readers reading that energy and then me going and finding the information and then telling that reader that it's not fucking, no, 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 no. Your energy's full of shit. Your cards are lying. You don't know. Just because we went and found the information that matches what you said, no, 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 no. You're full of shit. Doesn't work that way. There's no way out of it. I agree. You can't have a reader call the energy out and then people are making content about the energy that they're reading. It's just what it is. Charity. You got to think, and I'd be mad too, because now people are trying to figure out why their lives are going to shit, and every time they attack me, mine gets better, tenfold better. Imagine that. They wanted to overwhelm the Earth Angel. They did with fucking opportunities. I don't want any of it. That's what it is. There's just too much to do. There's too many fucking opportunities. Every time it's a blessing that they think about me, positive or negative. It's a blessing that they learn their lesson or they get their blessing. And it's a blessing that fucking the universe expands. Okay, cool. That's blessings in threes. So when they pop into my reality, it's a lesson or a blessing in threes. I take the blessing, and then it's karma or dharma tenfold. Cool, my path disappears every time. I'm on the dharma path. We're creating our own reality in God mode as we go. And people keep wanting to get in that lane. Cool. Then we have to create something that just runs right over you. But chances are you were left behind. Right? See all those individuals. When the INFJ prediction finally happens after no one believing them, and Tony Stark is standing like Jesus with his arms open, and the whole fucking mountain range is exploding behind him. Yeah, that's karma. Those are tower moments. Tower moments. Other side of the hedges. Volcanoes, earthquakes, tropical storm Dexter. Fucking Aaron picking up speed along the East coastline. When evil goes up against an earth angel, war angels and their destruction are soon to follow. Okay, cool. What does she mean by that? Are we already at an hour? Charity. Glad I could fucking help you out. Unbelievable. Charity. That's what, and every time I hear a reader say that, Pisces, you have to make a decision. I did. Let them get their karma. Let the natural disasters keep happening. Sooner or later, they'll stop completely. Sooner or later, we will be able to fucking ascend to the new earth. And all of them, their karma. It's just what it is. The karma will have wiped them all out. It's just what it is. Who are we going to depend on? Crooked judges, attorneys, and lawyers? We know they're corrupt. That's what it is. We already know we can't depend on Dr. Hot Tug Girl Spit on New Mexico. We already know that fucking that's what the corrupt judges, they only listen to the doctor that can't speak English. Simple enough. Simple enough. I don't judge. I can't speak Vietnamese, but we communicate just fine. We take the time to get to know what others' needs are. I'm also not writing him drug prescriptions. And he's certainly not writing me any. Charity. Oh, it's right next to you. Giving to others from your heart with love and goodwill can benefit your own soul. The angel of charity urges you to show generosity, not just to family and friends, but to everyone. As it says in the Bible, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. When you encounter a person in need, ask the angel of charity to support you in offering not just money, but also time, compassion, and encouragement, even if that person's problems appear to have resulted from his or her own poor choices. Try to give without judgment. Ask the angel to help you to remember that every person deserves respect and is likely to have good qualities even if you cannot see them. I share my resources wholeheartedly with no reservations. Symbols, heart, myrtle leaves, monk or nun, gift orange tree, plane tree. Simple enough. And it's what it is. And now this is a very, very serious question. When you have readers that say every time they attack the Earth Angel, a natural disaster happens. Okay, cool. Sit in fucking charity. I've showed you what they're talking about without reservation. I don't need anything in return. However, when I also hear a reader say you don't always have to be happy, but you can always be grateful. Yes, I understand. That's what it is. So we've got happiness haters. Cool. I'm not responsible for what people hate. We're going to continue to bask in the joy of bliss. But grateful. Do I need to be grateful that they're having natural disasters? Should we be grateful about that? Should we be grateful about more so that we can get on with our lives? Should we be grateful? Should we be grateful that God is chasing these individuals with storms? I think so. So it is. Should we be even more grateful if they fucking stop? Yeah, it's just what it is. One way or another. God's going to have his way, one way or another. Her way, her way, whatever. The higher self. It doesn't care what you call it. He, she, doesn't matter. Doesn't care. It's just what it is. God's God. Simple enough. Everything, God. So it is. This, God. Everything vibrates. Everything is consciousness. Everything is alive. QHHT. we have to figure out if you were a fucking rock in a past life, a dolphin. That's what it is. You got these people confused. And it's what it is. You have to ask questions. You're talking about fucking two sides of the brain working together in unison. If you're left brain or right brain, you're probably going to have you're trying to figure out someone else instead of yourself. And if you already know everything about yourself, then you have no questions to ask. Simple enough. It has nothing to do with me. All the answers are already inside you. What are we dealing with? Destiny swap gone horribly wrong. What did they destiny swap with? A karma earth angel. My birth chart is the epitome of symbolism of angels in tarot. Cool. So what did that mean? Life path 8 karma. What comes around goes around. What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. Cool. One bad apple spoils the whole bunch. One fucking lemon makes lemonade out of Italy. That's what it is. Namaste.